What's going on, guys? Thanks for jumping in for another video. If you're new here, thanks for subscribing. And I know it's been a little while since my last upload. We've got some interesting times going on in the world right now, but back in the workshop, and I figured it's a perfect time to film some more content for you all. So let's check out what's going on. As you can tell, I've been working on some resin tables. I've been designing a furniture line for quite some time now, but it's finally coming together. And the biggest thing that I can think is my little 3D printed router tray. This has been serving me pretty well. This is version 1, but I'm going to have to make a second update. Need to make it a little taller so the tray can drop down lower without having to add a riser pad, as well as I do want to add some more structural rigidity. This is starting to bow a little bit, so I'm going to add a metal tray here, or like an insert for some stock steel, and same thing on the bottom. A few other updates across the board, but I got one more project to mill down before I disassemble this whole thing. So things are starting to come together. It's looking pretty good, and with a lot of luck and a lot of effort, I think this furniture line's gonna do just fine after this lockdown. With that being said though, real estate with Ahearn has obviously been put on pause. Can't be doing any real estate projects at the moment. The lockdown is meant to lift soon, so should be able to get back to making that content series soon, as well as the podcast is kind of put on hold at the moment until we have a little bit more information as to proceeding with public gatherings and stuff like that. However, let's stick to positive stuff. Let's get back to work on this project, well, actually we're gonna take this project off right now, mill down another top that I'm working on, which if you're a subscriber and have been for a while, you know what I'm talking about with real estate with Ahearn. So we're gonna be milling down the vanity top for the bathroom. So let's get going, and thanks for watching. However, before I get to work, I figured I'd show you the other projects that have been pieced together in the works. This is a tabletop for this table here. This is going to be a oversized side table, a desk, a coffee table, and all of them are going to be wrapped in aluminum to have this aviation kind of look. All this Sharpie line comes off, by the way, but yeah, it's gonna look pretty good in my opinion. And that orange top that I just showed you will be going on this piece here. I do need to pick up another set of sliders. I already put on a slider here, slider on the other side. It's just a little wobbly though. So for how expensive these pieces are going to be, really can't have a wobbly drawer. And yeah, this one's probably the most complete of the set. Has a black resin pour. It's a little dusty at the moment. And if you're thinking this, oh wow, this looks kind of familiar, that would be because it is the same design style, and not the same design, but same design style as the podcast table. This is the original version of this whole series, and yeah, podcast room will be back soon. So yeah, change of plans. This is not good. It warped over some time. I built this a few months ago and had it improperly stored. I hadn't built this milling table yet, so I hadn't had a real chance to make the cross braces with metal to keep it from doing exactly this. So yeah, gotta rebuild this whole thing. Don't have the wood to do that right now. yeah, so change of plans. Just gonna go over to the computer and start working on the updated router.